The dream didn't make no fucking sense. I was like, it had these eggs and this. I was 17 at the time. I was like, I was like, they had these eggs and this, and I sounded so dumb when I was relaying the dream, kind of like I do now. And my parents looked at me all weird. They're like, dude, you don't make fucking drop a sense, though. And then I was like, yeah, so y'all is gonna die. And they were like, oh, why would you say that? That's not nice, you know. And then, dude, it was like 2-3 days later, dude, she died. She just died. She was in perfect condition after her stroke, dude.
Crazy,
Walking,
bro.
eating, talking, everything, man. Yeah,
Did
man.
she pass in the hospital or at home?
No, she
Do
was
you
at the
remember?
hospital. She was at the hospital. She
Hey,
passed.
listen, hey, brother. I don't know the whole situation, but that might have something more to do with it than we think, or that you think. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If she was fine and like things were working out, hey, it's a business, man. That
Oh
hospital.
yeah. But then again,
Yeah.
she was like 94 years old. She
Okay.
was so
Gotcha.
old. Her organs are like
She lived life, bro. Hey,
yeah,
Yeah,
she had a full
that's
life. That's
important,
good.
bro.
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
That's very important, bro.
yep. And so when I saw that, when I saw that dream, like I was like, yeah, she's. But the thing is, when people right before they die, they get that boost of energy. Some of them get that,
Mhm.
like Jay,
I know exactly what you're talking about, bro.
dude. They call it. Some people call it the last gift or something.
Yep.
There's a name for it or something like that. But Johann Sebastian Bach, the greatest composer that ever
Mhm.
lived, in my
Yep.
opinion, right?
I love him.
Johann
Yeah.
Sebastian Bach, right before he was deaf and he was. I think it was he was deaf and he was blind before he died. And so right before he died, he woke up and he was in like tip top shape. And
Yeah.
he was talking with everybody, and everybody was like, "Oh wow, he's better." And I was like,
Mhm.
"No,"
Yeah.
I was like, "That's not better." Like I saw it, and I was like, "Yeah, he's probably gonna go." And of
Maybe
course,
it's
he
Bro.
said that
maybe
was
it's
in the
something
6
that
months.
maybe it's some kind of you gain access to like so much more totality of what life is supposed to be, and maybe you're just maybe in a way it's a personal celebration of
My
what you've accomplished or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, hey,
go ahead,
bro.
Gio.
My grandpa died at 96.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They had 11 kids, so we had a big family, all with the
Mm,
same one lady.
mm-hmm.
And um, the month that he was dying, he was very bad. He went to the hospital and all, and then everyone called the whole family to come. There was some people that stayed in Europe that had to travel from Europe to get to Aruba in order to visit him or be with him or whatever. He waited exactly for the last sister, daughter, to come
Mm-hmm.
and visit the family because all the brothers were there. Because I think it's like nine brothers
Mm-hmm.
and two girls, and the last sister took like a month to get to Aruba, and literally when she got there, a day after he passed. So he had the energy to stay alive to see his last daughter, and he passed after that. Like, ain't that freaking crazy,
So
bro?
that's an amazing story, bro. That's kind of I could feel
So
your emotion with that one, bro.
Yeah, man,
so
my bad.
the,
I cut out for a little bit, but you said it was a day after the last daughter showed up, right?
correct.
He passed, right?
Yep.
Wow.
And you know what's crazier? He decided to die at the house. So he left the hospital just to
Mhm.
die, just to take his last breath in the house that he created these 11 kids, right?
Yes.
And he took his last
Mhm.
breath in bed after the last daughter came from Europe to visit him. So yeah,
Mm.
that's crazy. The dog that he had
Man,
with him, the dog, it was a pit bull that was like I think 3 4 years um in total with my grandpa.
Mhm.
And he came on the
mhm,
bed. He jumped on the bed. It was kind of like a hospital bed. That was
Right.
they rolled it, they wheeled
mhm.
it in the room, and he
Got
was there.
the armrest and everything,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bars.
the big heavy
I got the same one.
metal beds.
Hey, I got
Yeah,
the
Oh,
same one.
yeah.
you can raise it and drop it. So
Yeah, yeah.
the dog came. So after he passed, all the brothers went in the room and exit. Went in the room and exit. Say bye and exit. Right.
Right.
Well, my one of his daughter's son.
Mm-hmm.
had the pit bull that was with the grandfather for 3 years of his life, and the pit bull came with the niece,
Mm-hmm.
and he jumped on the bed. Literally, the dog jumped and smelled him for like a couple of seconds, and he lost the energy. His whole body dropped, poof, straight to the floor, and the niece had to drag him out of the room. The dog was just like
What?
he,
Oh,
the dog jumped on
Did,
the bed to
did
smell him.
I
no?
get it.
I
I
heard
get
you.
it.
I heard you.
Yeah,
Did he
he knew.
die though? Did he?
No,
No, no,
no, he
no.
didn't die. He didn't die.
He just
Okay,
went like he just went limp.
Yeah,
gotcha.
basically,
Gotcha.
he knew that he wasn't breathing. He knew that he wasn't there. He knew that his soul was gone, and the dog fell on
Mm.
the floor, and the niece literally had to drag him out of the room because he
Like he was
couldn't do
sad,
anything.
like maybe
Yeah.
missing
Oh, for
him
sure, bro.
already.
For sure. Yeah,
And
yeah,
look,
yeah.
bro, I promise, or not, I promise, but I hope to God, dude, to all y'all right now. I hope to God I pass away that way, where I have a choice to be at home because I would hate to be in a place that my soul wasn't so comfortable where it could pass.
Right.
You know what I mean.
Right,
Like I would just hope that I could
Like a
pass
war
that way.
zone,
right,
like a
right.
war
Yeah,
zone or
Hey,
something.
everyone, what's
Yeah.
up, Mister Frank? Good to
Frank
see you, brother.
Monday. What's going on, family?
what's up, brother?
All right. What's happening, family? Glad you holding down the foundry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we holding it down tonight. We holding it down. Good to see you, man. Welcome,
Good,
welcome.
You
And
gotta talk
good to
about
see
this,
you
bro.
guys.
Gio's got a little device on him that we are about
Yeah.
to discuss here from
What
the
is that? What is
NOAA.
that?
Gio,
So
do your thing, man, and I'm gonna bring this thing up, and then you could drive. How about that?
bring it first so I can show you how I found it and how I dismantled it the first time, which was like a couple of hours ago.
Okay.
And then I'll show you with the board clean and everything. I'll explain it to you when you pop up the window.
Okay, guys. So check it out. At 2 hours and 59 minutes into the show, of course, you know this is like we go hard in the paint, man. You know. So Gio's about to show. Here it is.
All right.
Gio, you got it.
So which one you're seeing? Okay, you're seeing that one. All right. So hold on one second. Let me. So this right here
Mm-hmm.
is the text that I found. So it's a. I don't have the main picture. I asked my sister to send it, but she didn't. Anyways,
Could it be a transponder?
it is some kind of a transponder. It's from a
Okay.
company that's called Radio Sonde. It's a biome instrument used by the
Balloon. Oh, balloon born.
balloon born. Excuse me. Yes, I think
Yeah.
balloon born.
Yeah.
And hold on, I have it right here in front of me. Balloon born
Yeah.
instrument used by the NOAA National Weather Services to obtain data allowed for weather forecasts and research. It is not dangerous. Please do not return the radio Sunday to the NWS, recycle or dispose of property. So this is the board.
Oh shit! You cracked that motherfucker open too,
Oh,
huh?
for sure, bro. And I understood everything that's on it.
Hey,
Well,
that's awesome. Where'd you find it at? If you don't mind me asking, like what part of the
no,
country
not a
or
problem,
your
bro. Yeah, so I'm from Aruba, from the Caribbean, and
okay.
Why does it
it
look
was
all rusty like that?
Probably
'cause-
weathered with sea salt or maybe.
no, it fell in the water.
Yeah. Okay. Sea
So
salt.
it was
Probably
attached.
been it had been underwater for a while. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It was attached to a rope that was attached to the mouthpiece of the balloon, which I don't have that photo on
Mm,
right now, because you could see that it was a very thick, dense balloon that it was attached to.
Hmm.
And hopefully, if my sister will send me a message soon, I'll show it to you guys. But
Hey,
uh,
and Gio, did it have a year by any chance anywhere on it? Like, did you look at the
it has
pieces
a
and see if you could?
serial number. It has a. Let me show you
Ooh,
that.
that'd be nice.
Let me show you the actual device. So can you knock it off? Let me stop
Yeah.
sharing.
Yeah. Totally. Let
Mhm.
me
Sorry,
go ahead and
All right.
yeah,
it's up there.
yeah.
Appreciate you
So
sharing this, man.
yeah, man, I found it just a couple of days ago. I was
So
gonna do.
it's a little difficult because you got the green screen. Just
I
letting you
know,
know.
right?
Okay. Flip it around. Boom.
So this is the thing when you take it off of this right here, and it has a. So this is yeah, this is where it was tied to the rope.
Mm.
I cut it out, and it's just, bro. You know those satellites that you see that NASA is making and stuff like that, and you think that it's such a big ass fucking satellite that collects temperature data and weather data and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is it.
Now,
Mm,
if
This
that,
is it, bro.
if
Hold on.
mm.
Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hold on.
Because I've seen the antenna. I'm wondering what it measures, like all that.
Yeah, so this is cleaned up. I cleaned it up with alcohol,
Okay.
isopropyl alcohol, and there's two chips on
Uh,
here. There's this chip
yeah.
right here that is kind of a small operating system. I have the spec sheet and the data sheet, and
Okay.
there's this chip right here, which is kind of like the operating system also.
Right.
Process and research. Yeah.
A reset button, a USB for charging of these batteries right here.
Right.
Because
How
on
many
the
volts are those? How many volts are those batteries?
bro, it's a weird ass battery. I've never seen a battery like this because it doesn't even state the volt. It says 2 to 3 amps, or
Okay.
it doesn't even say 2 to 3 amps. It says 2 to 3A. So it says lithium battery 2 to 3A. I've never seen a battery like this, to be honest with you.
Yeah. If
Hey,
it comes
take a
with the what you
what you
call it?
should do, bro, is on Google pull up the imaging
Sure,
the
yeah,
imaging
yeah.
like
Go
picture.
Yeah.
Take a picture of it.
backwards
Yeah,
Yeah.
search.
look.
So that's the size. That's like a battery size. That probably that 2 to 3A, like AAA, AA. You know what I'm saying? Those are them little
No,
special
but
batteries. That size right there.
bro, I know a lot about batteries though, but I've never seen a marking like this that says 2-3A.
I bet you could find it online.
Sure, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure you
And I
can.
bet you, and it could be, you don't know, it could be 3 volts a piece,
Right. I
or
think it's
maybe standard like a volt and a half.
Yeah, there
well,
should be a place, Geo, to plug in. There should be an adapter there. What happens when
yeah,
the
yeah,
balloon
yeah,
comes down? They'll read the information through a there you go, a
Through
strip.
that USB.
yeah.
Yeah. So
So
go
this
ahead, Gio, go ahead. The little data ribbon thing.
it's an antenna.
Oh,
So
okay.
right here, this is the antenna.
Okay.
This is some kind of I guess maybe you can say that it's
Oh,
you know how those satellite devices, the old ones,
The transponder.
they have a
shh,
crystal in it that
yeah.
decodes the
Wait.
signal so that they
Yep.
know that it's they're talking to this specific
Yeah.
device. So right
Hmm.
in here there's some kind of a like, you don't see it properly on here. I have to
It's a
take a
little
good picture
hard,
of it.
but yeah,
Yeah,
just take a picture of it when you can. I'm seeing a little bit. It looks
yeah,
like it looks like it's its own motherboard or something.
yeah.
More than
But
likely, in between those two prongs there, Geo, at the end of that antenna, more than likely that's sending a signal across, almost like an electrical pulse. It's oscillations, maybe.
Like a
well,
charge back
Maybe.
and forth.
let
I
me
don't know. Go
let me
ahead,
show
Gio.
you this. Let me show you this for a second.
Yeah.
So I did a little bit of researching after this. I'm gonna share a screen.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you drive.
So
Go ahead.
tracker. Do you see what I'm watching right now?
Yes, Sunday Hub.
Yeah, so that's the name written on the page right here, and
Mhm.
I've never seen this website before. But check this out. Do you see all of that?
Oh
Nice,
yeah.
bro. Yeah. Nice.
Oh shit.
I've seen this. What was it? Marine traffic. Anyways, I'll get
Mhm.
back to that. But
Not is it Flight Hub on Flight Hub 24?
no, it's called sundayhub.org,
Sunday.
Mhm.
and it's all over, man.
So
And
this is kind of like on land or what's over land, Geo, that kind of like the those wave where they have the things out in the ocean, the buoys, and they keep track of everything like
You're
that.
talking
This
about a
might
buoy. You're
be
talking about a
no,
buoy.
no. It's a balloon, bro.
well,
It's a balloon.
These are
right.
balloons.
Well, this
hundred
is what
percent.
I'm saying is what you found is part of a system of balloons, and what I'm saying is there's a equal thing in the ocean, like for buoys,
I
but
get you. I get what you're saying. So the
yeah,
balloons are
Right.
the
They're
airborne version
connected.
of what they're doing in the water.
right. That's what it looks like. There's
I
something
got you.
that's
You're saying that they're
keeping
connected?
track.
Yes.
It
Well,
could
I
be.
don't know if he's saying they're connected. but
That
maybe
the idea,
what
the what?
basically what the water has is basically it's like a gridding system in the air,
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let me show you this, bro.
or it could be, I don't know.
Well,
Let me.
there's a lot of things up there that we are unaware of, but this is
Getting
cool that you found this.
yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me show you this for a second. So this is the chip that's on it,
Oh shit.
right? So if
Okay.
I pull up the data sheet and let me see, I'm not getting the same page that I got before. Hold on one second. Sorry, I would
It's
have.
like the history of where it's been, maybe GPS
No,
and all that.
no, I'll show you something crazy, man.
Okay,
Max.
I like crazy.
I like that. Embassy. There you go. It's showing it. 0, 10. I think like that. Data sheet. Oh, I think this is it, or this is it. Let me see. Oh no,
Exit.
this is it. This is it right here.
Okay.
This is it. I put this one up. M10. Is this the M10 one? Let me open this. Doesn't matter. They're kind of like similar devices, but
Right.
they still kind of do the same thing. Wait,
Mhm.
Walk us through what you're looking at there. It's going a little fast.
yeah. Give me one second. I'm trying to find the page. Where is it? Is it this one? No, it's not that one.
Multi-channel fiber optic connectors. Okay,
Hold on.
PDFs.
I think it's this one. Okay, this is it.
Okay.
So GNSS.
Could you blow it up just a
Sure.
little
Yeah.
bit? Like
Yeah.
kind of
Let me see if it,
maximize it.
yeah.
Okay.
Module.
All
Okay.
right. Much better. There we go.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes, much better.
So here it's showing that it's using less than 25 milliwatt
Milliwatts. Oh my.
power consumption. So it's nothing, bro.
Right.
And that's why it probably
That's
had
why it
a
lasts long.
yeah, no, it
Yeah.
probably had a solar panel on it, and it charges up the
Oh,
battery. That's why they had the USB
Yes.
ports
mhm.
for it to be connected to
It
some
don't
kind of
take
Yeah,
much
but
to
25
up that high.
milliwatts
Yeah.
is nothing, dude. That's
nothing,
nothing
Right.
bro.
power.
Nothing. It's like
Hmm.
it's like less than standby power for a laptop
Yeah.
or a tablet, some shit like that. But where what did I want? Anyways, GNSS right here
Mm-hmm.
is normally if you go look it up in Google, like if you look GNSS up,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see like all this shit right here.
Uh,
Global satellite here, satellite there. Look at that GLONASS.
Part of the grid. Yeah.
Yeah,
the GLONASS is what I'm used to, not
But
GNSS.
but we know it's over a flat plane, and there's a yeah.
yeah.
So
But yeah,
but this
let's
is part of the system. Yeah.
GNSS is GLONASS.
yes,
I think
that's
it's
what
the
I'm
same
used to
shit,
hearing.
right?
Yes.
So um, if I go back to here and I zoom in,
Oh,
this is Aruba right here, and this is
yes.
Curacao right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Hmm.
so I see that they've released this balloon right here at the
Hmm.
Curacao airports around it, like very
Oh,
close to it, and they
You
marked
can see its journey.
the
Yeah.
traveling location of it.
it's got a GPS in there too.
It's got a GPS in it, but here's the kicker: you see this green line right here?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's connected to not a satellite.
it's ground.
It's ground based,
Ah.
bro. This is
Mhm.
GLONASS. Oh my fucking god! When I saw this shit right here, I was like, GLONASS has
It's
nothing to
ground.
fucking do with
Ah.
satellites orbiting in space, bro. And
Hey, that's what you get for not having an education. Wow.
So it's basically part of the either low Earth orbit or it's considered ground stations, is what
well,
it's getting to.
here it is. Here it is, bro. Take this right
Mhm.
here. You see this 27,490 meters and convert
Right.
it to feet. It's 90 how
Not
much
that
was
far,
it
like
again?
90 miles.
90,000 feet. So that's four
Oh,
times,
I got you.
almost
Yeah.
four times the height of an airplane. But
Right.
it's not in space.
Yeah. Yeah, and we all know from like past experiments too, nothing's really going
Hey.
above 120,000 feet. That's like the max height that it seems to be everything's traveling in, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So ultra low power GNSS receiver GLONASS, and if you go look at GLONASS, GLONASS is all about like satellites in space and
Right.
all this. You don't see any local antenna
No,
connected.
no, you don't see
to-
no
Mm-mm.
balloons chilling out. None of that. No, not when they refer to
Yeah.
GLONASS. I've never seen anything like that when referred to GLONASS. Not at
So even
all.
yeah, so these things are land surveyor it's a it's kind of
It's
like
like
a tool that comes with the
Yeah, whatever's
theodolite.
above it, it's reading where it's
with
at,
with
like
with, with what
sending out
with
a signal.
hold on. With what Geo?
So you have the theodolite. The
Yes.
theodolite comes with this right here. It's like a thing
Oh,
that
to
you
receive.
to
Because the
receive it.
theodolite will transmit, that will receive.
Yes, and all
Okay,
of
okay,
these
okay.
are connected to the GNSS satellites,
Mm.
supposedly, but they're
Hmm.
Oh,
not. This is just an example of what a GNSS satellite actually is. So all these
Yeah.
balloons right here
Yeah.
are connected
oh,
to not a satellite, but here once again another antenna right here, right there, and it gives you the descriptions of the antenna. It's telling you right here that this antenna is huge, 250 feet long, two
Mm.
meters
okay.
beam, and this is the antenna that is tracking this balloon right here,
Oh
not
my
Mhm.
God.
not the satellites, bro.
Oh
I was
my
like,
Right.
God.
when I saw this, I was like, that's
Finished.
it.
They're finished. So my
It's
thing is this.
something
So
we
my
both
thing
didn't
is
know.
this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I
It's
have
just
another
nice
question.
evidence.
So I
Yeah.
have another question then, Gio.
Yeah, shoot, bro.
What is its area of coverage?
How do you mean? You're talking about the antenna or the
Yes.
balloon?
What is its area
Like
of
the
coverage?
flight,
Are you
like the flight time too. If you have any of that information, would be
Not its
nice.
flight time, but its area of coverage, like its nadir. So it's got
wait?
like
Are you asking what exactly does it do?
no,
The
its area.
device?
No, like
Well, how long before it comes down? Basically, like, is it only a
miles.
couple hours? Is it
It,
months?
no, its area of
Yeah.
coverage. Does it cover 5 miles in circumference, or a big old what is its area of coverage?
You mean the
Uh,
balloon or the ground? How
yeah,
far
I'm
is the
sorry.
ground?
Yeah,
I'm
I have the
talking
same
about.
question.
Yeah, so if it's is it transmitting, is it receiving that thing? Which
It's
one is
tra- it's so the antenna is is doing a bounce back.
it? Okay.
So
So
it's
Like
it's
a
pinging it.
ping.
getting
It pings it and it
right.
sends it back,
Okay, so it then
and
okay, so
it
it doesn't
understands
have
where it's at, and it's doing it
okay.
constantly.
Okay, so then it doesn't have to deal with any kind of coverage, anything. Okay. It just
Not the
receives and
little device. No, the one
okay.
that's making the major power is the antenna that's at ground.
Okay.
That
I was
device
gonna
is
say,
just
God
like
damn, how the fuck they do that? But okay.
yeah,
Wow.
Well, this
and
is this is probably semi old technology, that they're doing
true.
because I know, yeah,
It's
because I know a lot
shit.
of things are. I know they're doing a lot of nano pinging now, well, like nano objects that they can, like we call chemtrails. There's a
Uh-huh.
lot of technology that they're coating
Right.
the atmosphere with, and they're able to keep up with a lot of things like that. Now,
Yeah.
Wow.
So
So
uh,
look at that.
I don't find it now, but I found it in another
Battery voltage,
ship. Yeah, you
4
see the
volts.
battery voltage, you see the
Mhm.
Yeah,
temperature. I'm not sure what gra means. Oh, this is probably the device.
right.
Geo,
So I
does
wonder
does
if
NOAA deal with any of the NEXRAD stuff? Do you know the weather
I have no
modification
idea,
stuff there?
bro. I have no
No.
idea. No idea, bro.
I think the towers with the frequencies, man, there with this nano stuff, yeah, is similar to what we're seeing here, but
that.
it's they're able to steer a lot of these things with powerful frequencies from the ground. These towers. But anyway, go
Right.
ahead. I'm rambling. I'm rambling.
So I
I have,
wonder.
I have, I have oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead, Frank. No, 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 Frank. You
I,
haven't said nothing. Go ahead.
I just got a quick question for the dum dums in the room, like myself. Can you tell me, like, what's the upshot? So this is basically showing us that once again they're lying to us about something, right?
Oh, for sure, bro. That's
Well,
for
it's
sure.
part of FE Nation is saying it's low rand, so they've had low rand for ages. So if this is how they continue to run
Hmm.
low rand, because I remember low rand, if I'm not mistaken, being on the ground, just strictly on
It
the ground.
is LoRa
I
one
didn't know
B,
that.
LoRa one C.
Yes,
It is large, long antennas, like straight
yeah.
antennas that go straight up.
So I
Oh,
don't
this is what
remember
I was
low
looking for.
rand having a balloon component attached to it. Maybe they do
No,
now.
no,
Yeah,
it's not. This is what I was looking for, Vlad. This
yeah,
right here, this sheet right here. Do you guys see it?
Yes, I can
Mhm.
see
Okay, so it had a lot of stuff on it. So these are just like technical sheets.
it.
You're an electrician, so I'm not sure if you got into like these type of like electronics, not
Like when it came to electronics,
electronics.
not really.
Okay.
It was basically. I mean, I understand a lot of the principles,
Yeah,
but electronics.
you of course you'll understand all this crap right here. So this is
Yeah.
like antenna power and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, right.
And what did I wanted to show right here? So right here you see in this little chip right here, which I showed before, you
Load up
see
real
it.
quick.
It even has. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in. You
Yeah,
see
this
in
looks like a RFID board, like just a path on how the RF travels. Looks like it.
Yep.
right.
Input,
It is.
input,
It is.
process, output.
But you can
Basically.
see right here that it's a small operating system inside this chip right here because it has a RAM, it has a ROM, it has a
Oh,
CPU, it has a
okay.
backup
Yes.
RAM, and it has the. Do you see my mouse?
Oh, yes, the engine. Oh shit.
And this little
Hold on.
small
Say,
chip
I can't
right
read
here,
it.
a
Say that one more time.
Blow it up
GNSS
just a
engine.
little bit more, just a little bit more, so you
Oh,
can
blow it
see.
up just a little bit more. There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, I see it. Yes. Oh,
Damn,
wow.
my eyes are horrible. What does that say, guys?
It's the
GNSS
GNSS
engine,
engine.
digital
That's the whole.
ID,
That's the
infrared
Okay.
filter.
filter. I'm not sure if it's
So the IF
infrared.
filter, yeah, it
Oh,
takes
here we go.
RF.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah. So
RTC
the
Uh-huh.
crystal.
so the IF
Yeah.
IF filter basically that just takes RF and it turns it into something that's usable for the system, and it
Mhm.
turns it into intermediate frequency
Do,
radio.
Kinetic kind
No,
of.
do
no,
you
it's
see?
intermediate.
Do you see this right here, Vlad?
Yes,
RTC crystal.
yes.
This is what I showed you a while ago on the antenna. So it gives like the coding.
Oh,
It gives the antenna. I'm
yeah.
guessing here, right? It gives the antenna that's ground based.
Mhm.
Um, it's kind of an encoder. I don't know if you know what an encoder to a
Well,
decoder like.
your
No, I
crystal's going to oscillate so many times per second or per,
Yeah,
you know, the
and it
cycles
tells
per
the
second.
yeah, and it tells the antenna that it's connecting to the right device.
Yes. It only identifies with the ground through its frequency, through its
Yeah, it
oscillation.
makes
Yeah.
it makes sense because all the
Yeah.
crystals are they're unique in their own little way.
Yes. That
So
frequent. Yeah.
that crystal is for that device apparently.
Correct, exactly, and that's
Yes.
how back in the days satellite dishes, the old ones,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
had to get
Spy,
somebody
spy
coming.
networks would work on a different,
Yeah,
yeah, frequency. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gio. What
you
was that?
you you had to have somebody come and change it to you every like 6 months or something like that because they weave out uh, old numbers and install new ones so that they can get rid of the people that are cheating their system.
Yeah.
You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Because what it is it's funny because in the Navy we call that it's something. There's a principle similar to that where those the thing with those crystals is that they're super stable. They're so stable
Right.
because they're used as a like RG said, they're used as timing frequency and stuff. That the numbers that you get off of them, they will be the exact same numbers every single fucking time.
Yeah, you
Whereas with
need to,
the
you
digital,
te-
yeah,
you
with
can
a
tell you something
digital,
cool. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll tell you
so with
after.
the digital one, like it can make up random numbers at all times, but within the same within those same parameters. But with the crystal
Mhm.
one, those numbers remain the same. Crystals are fixed.
Right.
They
Mhm.
may
Very
vary,
good.
those
Very
but
good.
those crystals will there. And then so if you wanted to cheat the system based off of the crystal, you could do that. And you basically once you get the fingerprint of what that crystal is, this is why every time they slice a crystal, depending at which angle
Yes.
they slice
Very,
that,
very. Yeah.
and then they compress that. And basically what it shows in that diagram, what it shows, it looks like it's the crystal under pressure, providing like a piezoelectric effect. That's how it operates inside.
Shocking as it looked like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Kind of like
And
squeezing and shit. And so it gives off its own specific voltage or its own specific crystal frequency. And that
mm,
crystal frequency is unique to that whatever that radar or that transmitter or whatever that thing is. It's
that
specific.
channel, the
That is
channel it
crazy.
communicates with. Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't even think them shits was in there like that. But
But
apparently they
this
are.
small, bro. Oh my god, that's small as hell, man. Like, and they probably, well, this is only for this company called Sunday, right? And that this is
Are
something
they
that we
German or something?
never knew existed. Oh, I don't know, bro. I didn't go that far. Like I said, I just started doing this like a couple of days ago.
Wow.
So Geo, what you ran across, bro, with them, we were talking about crystals and like um, hacking or trying to get into whatever. That's why they renewed this stuff and obsolete some of the other
Yeah,
technology,
yep,
I
yep,
guess.
yep, yep.
Well, what came to mind, bro? What y'all made me think of is that's why trying to data mine or mine other people's crypto is going to be so hard, and everything's put on this blockchain is because you and your personal vibrations and algorithms, your body, right? Listen close, your aura, your local energy output, your electromagnetic frequency they call the biofield nowadays instead of aura. Well, you're tethered to the cloud already. This is not news to some people, but this is why the Department of Homeland Security, they are bio digital security for you and your crypto and your digital output. So this is why people don't understand that we're already connected. We're on this node. We're a node on this grid, this literal network. Like we are part of is why Trump and everybody is trying to make every physical item also part of the blockchain.
Mm.
So yeah,
Right.
this is all coming. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So Frank Monday got a question. Frank, go ahead, shoot, bro.
Yeah, I was just
you.
wondering if
Yeah, go
is
ahead.
that a specific kind of crystal, or is that just like any crystal? You said they cut them a certain way. Could you talk a little more about that?
So
Yeah.
so go ahead, Gio. I
No,
don't know.
you go ahead, bro. I know nothing about these crystals. I just know the
So
basics of
Well,
it.
check it out.
Nothing.
You're a liquid crystal, Frank, and you vibrate at a certain frequency, just like a crystal, right? But we have in our DNA as humans, that's unique, right? That kind of quality as a human, but and I'm saying this metaphorically, but just like crystals that grow out of the ground, you also are a living, breathing, morphing crystal. They're a liquid crystal, but you know, at different frequencies, other types of crystals and stones solidify, right? And they can't move like us. But anyway, hopefully that helps a little bit. Every
Yeah, no,
unique crystal, yeah,
I,
the way they're
I
cut,
find
the
it
angles, all that.
I,
Yeah.
I find it super interesting because in Chinese internal alchemy and medicine, they say there's a part of the brain called the crystal palace, which these days I think people would more associate with the pineal gland.
pineal
So it's
gland.
very interesting.
So yeah, so
Or
basically what one of
Shambhala
the
in Agartha inside this earth.
no, go
Maybe
ahead, man.
there's a crystal city. Yeah, but
So just to like put it plain for you, a lot of times what the crystals do when I say they get everything in sync, they do that, yes. But if you look at the displays on a lot of these machines and how the things appear in the displays, that's how the crystals function. Well, not function, but that's what the crystals help provide. So they provide like a standard to work off of.
yeah,
So
and
you
Frank,
know how
think of
like
it like in the old
RG,
war radios.
RG, you gonna let me finish? You
Oh, I
you can
thought you were
finish
done. My
for
bad,
me.
my bad.
And bro, you know
My bad.
what
Go,
I'm saying?
go
Yeah.
ahead.
So basically, kind of like the way when the drummer plays, and when a drummer plays, you could come in and you could rhyme or you could sing. The drummer basically provides a standard. So that's what the crystals do as well. So when they're squeezed and then they send out that voltage, they provide a standard at which whatever is being transmitted or whatever is received can be once an object is received, or if you receive an object and you see it on a display, that standard basically gives you understanding as to where that object is. So like for like the old school radars, it would help give you range rings, you understand, distances. Those are what the standards are. Or if you wanted to equate it to a sheet of loose leaf, you know how the loose leaf, you know what I'm saying, or the notebook is standardized. You get it?
Mhm.
Each line is provided for you, and it's at a specific distance,
Mhm.
the same way. And the way we get them are through our crystals and how the beat is played. Basically, it's weird, I know. Hopefully I put it in a way in which you guys could understand it.
Mhm.
But
That was good. That was
that's
beautiful,
pretty
bro.
much how they roll. That's pretty much how they operate and why they
So that
operate that. And so that's
and
the thing. They cut them.
That
They cut them at a certain. They cut them at a specific angle, but at a specific size. I don't know exactly what that size is. And this is the old school way of doing it. I don't even know if they still do it that way, right? And then after they do, they put it in between two pieces of metal. And then, however which way they do it, they send two leads on each opposing piece of metal, and then they squeeze it down. An electromagnetic vice, basically. And then as they squeeze, slightly apply pressure, making the piezoelectric effect occur, it's basically sending voltage. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like two pieces of resin, and then you rubbing them together, causing friction. They send that voltage out to the rest of the system, and then they make it. And then the system's powered up, obviously, and then it helps it do what it do.
yes, sir. Oh yeah, because each drum is shaped different. And every time you hit it, it's going to send out that different electrical, sound.
Thanks for
Nice,
the
bro.
info,
Hey,
man.
and think about it like this too. When they used to do telegraphs, telegram, instead of using an electrical signal, they would tap it, right? That little very sharp piece of metal, like a needle head, like you would do on a record player, Well, they would just tap it, and it would hit that crystal, and that crystal would vibrate a certain way and send it out. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Said that.
yeah, man. That shit is wild. Yeah, Gio, man, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. I don't know what you're showing us right now, but
No,
I know.
what
I'm looking like we're in Mexico somewhere. I don't know where are we at.
no, this is Curacao. That's the island by me. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see where these satellites are at. I mean these local antennas are at,
Mm.
because I see a lot of antennas on
They
this.
hide them in palm trees in rich neighborhoods.
Oh no, I know that. I know that. Anyways, bro, yeah, man, that's it, bro. That's it.
holy
the ship
shit,
right
man.
here, GLONASS,
So
the
that's
connecting to
wild.
satellites in space.
Mm. Right.
No,
Hey, you know why they took the
not
airships
connecting
from
to
us?
space, bro.
So Lockheed Martin can set them up there with some fucking reflective material where we don't see them, but they can stay up there for months to years. They say,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
float around in low Earth orbit under the firmament.
That shit is wild.
Yeah, I think they took the airship away because of, if
Yeah.
people roamed around in airships, they would have understood that we weren't only in this space right here.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's just my,
I believe that's a good
I
reason for sure.
yeah. Well, hold on, let me just look at
Nice.
one more and then we can knock it off.
Oh yeah. Hey, while you're pulling this up, Gio, I just wanted to tell Vlad this too because I was kind of cool that it was kind of cool that y'all know conspiracy music guru and his stuff that he's done, his work and his
Oh
music.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
Everybody.
So like a year ago, man, I'd been emailing him asking him like because he had did this really cool just out of left field. It was different for what he would usually produce, but it's called his two solfeggio albums
Right, right,
with
right,
different
right, right.
the frequency and but anyway I really like that and I messed around with hip hop music so I wanted to mix that one um, of those type of instrumentals
Mm-hmm.
mix it with some of my lyrics and he said I could right and he sent me two different ones golden heart and or golden yeah, golden crown and heart. And anyway, I finally used golden crown, and I put like I was telling you earlier, the motions of the electrical magnetic spectrum and the waves and the breathing, the oscillation in our sky, right, in our
Right,
oceans
right.
and current. And I just put some visuals to that beat instead of words. So I thought that was a
Okay.
cool mix. If y'all, yeah, you'll like it. But anyway, go ahead, guys.
What's up, man? That's what's up. They call the hardest layer the thermosphere. Yeah, yeah. Renton, what's happening? Renton's in the foundry. Renton, you hadn't been here for a minute, but it's good to see you, man. So yeah, they call it the thermosphere. Is so-called hottest layer. Yeah, the thermosphere and the mesosphere. Like right when you sandwich between them, it's like mad hot or some shit like that. It's ridiculous. I don't know what they talking about. Probably they getting close to something up there. Probably a firmament. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you think the movement and stuff is causing some type of like airborne piezoelectric? That's what causes the magnetic induction kind of thing somewhere.
It could. Man.
The movement of
You
the
know,
atmosphere itself. You know, the
I
movement of
I think about that, and I wonder if that could be it.
yeah,
If
something
it's
where
a
with the clouds
mixture,
and friction and
right? If
yeah,
it's a mixture of say the firmament, right? Say the firmament is those things,
mhm,
and then you've got the pressure of the weight of the water around it,
yeah,
the friction of the water, and the water. Say it's salted water, and it's not a
yeah.
fresh water. Say it's a salt water, and it's I don't know. Perhaps
Well, you see what it does to
perhaps
cars and metals and shit like close to the shoreline. I mean, it rusts everything pretty fairly quickly. You know.
what's this?
Well, you know, when they move, the atmosphere moves in the saltwater atmosphere,
Oh
it'll
yeah,
rust
yeah, yeah,
metals pretty quick.
yeah. Totally, totally,
Oh, tell me about that living in fucking
yeah.
by the water. Oh
Yep.
my
That
God,
sucks,
bro.
man.
That's a
That
big
would
deal
suck.
too. Like out in Hawaii, like guys will sell their cars as soon as they leave. They won't even keep them around,
Oh yeah, bro.
especially if
That's
you're
how it
living
is.
right along the shore. Yeah,
Yep.
people ain't gonna keep their shit because a lot of time
Yeah.
it has a
And the
rust.
wind,
Yeah.
right? The storms and stuff.
Yep.
It's higher there around there.
Air. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The air is charged basically. So I wonder if it's like an electrolytic function. I wonder if that. But either way,
Mhm.
whatever the fuck
Hey,
it is,
hey,
it's
Vlad,
rusty.
It's
I stopped
happening,
the
whatever it is.
Yeah.
I stopped the thing so you can cut it off.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Sorry, no, I
Yeah.
just did,
No, no,
bro. So
good.
it wasn't black that long.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem, man. Oh, that's what's up, man. Wow. That's just another feather in the hat, man, for us.
There you go, bro.
Holy shit.
This small little crap right here, smaller than my hand. Look at that.
Wow. That's real. That's real and that's reality. And they're not
Yep.
hiding it.
This is you don't see it. You barely see it, but
I
there's
see
a
it, the
small.
skinny
Yeah,
bit.
you see it. So
Yeah.
this is a
Mhm.
temperature gauge. So something is
Oh.
also measuring the barometric metric pressure, but I'm not sure what it is.
I wonder
Well,
if
let's
it's
let's ask
woven
this
in.
question,
I
Gio.
wonder if it's woven.
What can it produce and output possibly? You know,
Oh,
what kind of
it's
things is
it's
it
it's telling
really
you
doing up there?
the barometric metric pressure, and I think
Mhm.
something else. I'm not sure what's the other one, but just give me a second. I'll find it for you.
So it's for the weather. It
Yeah, it
sounds like
is.
it's a
It
weather
is.
balloon.
Yep, it's a
Holy
weather
shit.
balloon.
Yeah, because if it's giving you temperature and pressure, yeah, definitely. So
Yeah,
it'll pick it up, especially around there. Y'all definitely need that.
yeah.
Think about this. What if they all started? And I'm just being. This is my conspiratorial mind, so don't take this as truth, please, everybody, and don't
That's
go
right.
wild with it. But imagine if there were a lot of these balloons and technology that all at once put out some kind of signal, like mixed with the ground towers. Like, what could they possibly produce? You know, what kind of side
Like an
effect?
emergency, probably like an emergency destruct signal or some shit.
Well, imagine, imagine, though, like what they make public with the silver iodide and different chemicals they drop everywhere. Like, imagine what kind of electrical signal could you see where I'm going with it? Like, what kind of effects could happen?
Yeah, you're
You
asking.
know?
You're asking what's maybe the true purpose of what these devices are
Sure,
Mhm,
doing, right?
sure. What are
Something
they
like that.
really doing up there? Yeah.
Yep, yep.
mhm. You know who I
Mm.
haven't? You know what I haven't heard about in a while is that the Black Knight satellite. I'm sure for every conspiracy person in here
It always
Yep.
has
dies.
heard of the Black Knight.
Yep.
Nobody's heard of it lately, dog. What happened?
It always
Mm.
dies out, man. I don't know, man. It's just a money laundering.
Hey, listen, I heard that there was some systems already kind of way past our shit, you know, back in the mid to late 1800s. Like,
Mm,
there was already these systems. It was, I
implemented.
think the original internet was called, um, oh shit, I don't want to be put on the spot, but I'll think of the name.
Mm.
some backbone to how we send and receive signals these days. Like it was already the backbone to all
What
that.
did DARPANET?
Yeah, well, there was ARPANET, and then DARPA came after ARPANET. ARPA and then ARPANET. That was their two original names.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. Shit, where we at, dog?
Oh,
We almost
Yeah,
fucking.
it's on the tip.
We
Anyway,
almost
I'll shut
half
up.
hours. Yeah, man. I'm about to let this shit ride out for the night. Ride out for the night out. And let y'all do y'all's thing. Frank, you got anything going on, bro?
Yeah, I had a couple of things I wanted to report. One,
Yeah.
I stepped out for a minute and I did a quick interview on breakfast tacos. And he's like a anti flat earther atheist kind of guy. But anyway, it went all right. He invited me over there for an interview, so I went over and did it.
Okay.
But I've been opening up the panel a little bit, and lots of people have been popping in over the last few days because I'm on vacation. I got more time to stream and stuff.
Hey.
But a guy stopped by and he was talking some hella shit about Ironworks. I was like, because I told him, I'm like, yeah, I've been hanging out at Ironworks having fun and shit. And he says that he's got a proposition about a new like paradigm on the earth. And he didn't talk mad hella shit or nothing, but he said that he was into the flat earth for a while, but then he faded out of it. Okay. And I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah. You know what? I guess I could see if people get tired of talking about it because it's like you done up to this point you done found everything about it for the most part until you come across what Geo comes across, which you don't come across things like that often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's good. That's good that you guys are bringing forward new cutting edge stuff. And I don't know much about it to begin with. Most of my research is coming from listening to you guys, and I always appreciate the show. But yeah, there's always stuff out there like that. But I had a chance to battle back against that. I'm like, no way, man. Ironwork, Vlad, the Foundry, that's legit. I'm down with homie. So yeah, it was cool.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Good
be
fun.
Talking shit about me, man. I ain't do nothing to nobody, man.
I know, right? What's up with that?
I don't fucking do nothing to nobody. But people hate, man. Whatever. I ain't gonna get mad, man. People hate.
It's just fun and games.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, you want to know something? That's how you know you're doing something right. When they start hating, they start complaining, they start
for sure, bro.
Start crying about our shit. We don't fuck with nobody, man. We just tell it like it is. That's how you know you're doing something right. When they fucking gotta come in here and fucking send all their trolls to silence you or say whatever, it's like, man, y'all weak. That shit is so played out. People
right, and that's how you
is.
That's how you know too immediately the difference. Like people who are chill and just trying to get their groove on, and as others, and then they're like coming in launching rockets and shit. What is all this about?
Yeah. If we're
supposed to be a family. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But that's the thing is if what we're saying is dumb, if it's silly, why are you even fucking bringing that energy over here? And that's all they got, man. That's all liars have. And it sucks, man, because it explains so much. And it's only a matter of time, man, before people start seeing for themselves.
Hey, Vlad, I got a question for you guys. RG, are you also from America? Frank, you too?
I am from my mother. That's all I know. I'm in America.
I'm from California, yeah.
All right, cool.
PYC 843. Announce. Oh, there we go.
Say what?
Retton, what's going on, brother? Is that you?
Let me ask this. Let me ask this. Peace, brother.
It's good to
what do you
see
guys think about the Orange Man? Is he gonna last?
You know what? I think before something happens to him, he's gonna try and put the move on us for asking.
Hold on, who are we talking about, Jill?
Orange-haired guy, Trump, bro.
Orange hair. Hold on.
Orange hair. Sorry, man. I just ate something that's very spicy. My mouth.
Orange hair. Are we talking about 706? Is it
Donald Trump, bro?
Oh, John. Okay, my bad, man. Yeah. I'm not with the terminologies, I guess. Nah, you know what? It's all an illusion.
You know what I find crazy? The mainstream media is picking this up and making it about politics and not about the kids. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of feels like that's the way they're heading. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, and they keep forgetting to mention all these big ass ports, like being in bodies filling fucking containers Like,
Yeah,
dude, yeah,
they the whole Epstein thing had a bad time during Hillary, also during Obama times also, and now they kind of forgot about that, and they're like, oh
right.
no, it's Trump, it's Trump, it's Trump. What the fuck, bro? Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah, I don't think even Trump as president, I don't think he knows much more than the average individual. And
No.
they're probably feeding him
They're
mainstream
too
media
rich,
too.
man. They live in a whole different in their world is nothing like ours, brother.
Yeah,
No. No. They're liars. They're all liars. They're liars, and that much I know. And
absolutely,
they're all the enemy. That much I know. Like I'm certain. But the thing
absolutely,
is they're being handled. They're being told what to do.
for sure, bro.
The synagogue of
Hmm.
Satan is definitely involved, and
Yep.
they're part of it,
Fucking,
man.
fucking vampires, bro.
Yep,
Sucking blood. It's just crazy.
they're part of it.
So do you know what happened last night? So overnight
Oh
Mm-mm.
yes.
there was a voting, but let me ask
Ah,
this right here. I'm not sure how the system works in America. Like, what was it, a bipartisan vote, or was it just a Republican vote, or was it a Democratic and Republican vote?
bro, I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. They said they voted in the middle of the night. That's all I needed to hear. Like I didn't need
Yeah,
to hear
yeah,
no more.
I
That's
know what
yep,
you mean with
yep,
that, but fuck,
I
man.
yep.
Ah,
As soon as I heard that, I said, I'm done, dude. Like I said, if people can't see this fucking game being played on
Yeah,
us right now, like
it's
yeah.
bro.
they deserve everything. We deserve everything we get if people can't fucking see this game.
It's
I
crazy,
just
bro.
stopped. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. I was like,
And
whatever. Of
masters,
course.
masters of disguise, deception, and
Oh,
fucking
Hey,
separation,
hey,
man.
you know what?
Yep.
I always use this
Master.
excuse to find out the truth in Antarctica. Imagine if there's this small little island that not even the United Nations can pop in and and ask for justice, right?
hmm
They
Mm.
never touch this ever, and everybody knows that there's something big going on that island during those times. But imagine some big ass continent
hmm
compared to that small little island. What's going on in Antarctica, man? Like I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, yeah, totally.
You
Yep,
know what I mean? So
yep.
some place that is 1,000 times, a million times bigger than the Epstein Island. That doesn't have people like us roaming around there. You know what I mean? They
hmm
control it all over there. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. So, a lot of people have been there are a lot of weird things about what we get to see on Google Earth. I think it was PJ's channel, PJ Cruikshank. Shout out to PJ. Um he has PJ's Angling for Truth show that typically comes on every day. And
Hmm.
what they had recently was Antarctica, and they had Antarctica showing like red. It looked like a bunch of blood was. I'm sure y'all have seen that. Where it
Oh,
looked
Oh,
the
like
like
river,
that
blood.
the
they claim
waterfall.
it's like an iron deposit or something, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Right.
yeah. They said, yeah.
I
Go
think
ahead.
that's ritual, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if that's blood or what if it's oil.
I think that's ritual,
yeah,
bro. It's just showing you what the fuck is going on down there.
yeah. I
That's
think
my
they have to
personal
put
opinion.
that in your face. That kind of
Yeah, but
color, everything, bro. But yeah, I do. I don't know where that is specifically, but it looks a little sus,
it
like
looks
it's
weird.
ancient or something, like dried blood or something. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks weird. It looks funky. I was like, I don't know if it's blood. I don't know if it's oil. I don't know what it is. I really truly don't. I don't even know if it's. That's my thing. I'm like, now we've gotten to the point. Is it even real or not? Motherfuckers
yeah,
lie so god.
and it's hard to pin it down because I think different people that have shown it have tweaked the contrast. Because yeah, it could be oil or like a brighter red, but I've seen some very rustic burgundy colored same pictures though.
It
So,
looks dark red like
How
blood, bro.
y'all how y'all feel
mhm.
about the planetary alignment that they talking about? Because I'm trying to figure out if we all in the line, if Earth in that line, how do we see the planets on the side of
At the
us if
same,
we
yeah.
in the
I
line? That's
listen,
just
man.
like don't make no sense.
Bro Sanchez had a show on that a couple of months ago during the last planetary alignment. And they came up with their lame ass excuse as to why. And I was like, whatever, dude. I was like, whatever. Nah, but that's still a solid question that they're gonna come up with a lame ass excuse for. You know that.
Right. And they're saying that Mercury in the next couple of days, Mercury gonna fall in line. And it's like if we on the orbital track, well, how they all gonna be in line?
Yeah. And
side
how
by
do we
side. If we
right, based
looking
off
away
of
from
where we supposed to be, how the fuck is it that we see all these things happening at once?
if I'm in the line, how the hell can I step out the line and then look at the line and be like, we're in the line at the same time? Like,
Yeah, and no
Breton,
matter where you're at on
Breton,
Earth, you're always looking up
huh?
at these things.
Breton,
You
here's
know
a
what I
better
mean?
one. Here's a better one. Since they got the Mars rover, out there, why don't the Mars rover take pictures of what the fucking lineup look like with Earth in it?
Exactly.
They
Yeah,
got
right.
all
That's a
that.
good one, today.
They got
Oh,
all that shit. Why don't they get the fucking Mars rover to fucking get all them lineups? Why don't they get the
Mm.
Phillips spacecraft to look at us with the lineup? Why don't they
You'll
get
never get it.
the
Never
Webb,
get it.
James
Yeah.
Webb spacecraft with the lineup,
Mm.
all that shit? They could get all that shit, but they ain't
I,
gonna do it because it
they,
ain't real.
I don't think they know
That
what
shit with
alignment
all them
means.
different positions, but they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it.
Because it's fake.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
It's
guys,
fake.
listen to
BS.
this shit.
Go
Listen to
ahead.
this shit. So I have the VR, right? I won't advise anybody to use it without the cable that connects it directly and not using
Mm.
the Wi-Fi version because I had a friend of mine that used it during the pandemic. She had a golf ball sized tumor in the head,
Oh,
and
mm.
a year later after the whole operation, and trying to recover because she was half paralyzed after the operation. She's not here. She's not here with us anymore.
Who's this?
Dang.
And you don't know her.
Wow.
She's from TikTok. Yeah, not a joke, bro. She's a
I heard
Canadian.
even the iPods, wireless Bluetooth iPods, are dangerous
Oh, for
too.
sure, man. I don't.
Yeah.
I,
Oh,
anyways,
it's coming.
Yeah,
It's
Go
radiation
coming.
to
ahead,
my
Now.
ear.
Gio.
I don't
Gio,
put my
finish
phone
that
in my
shit.
ear. I always talk on speakerphone.
I
Hmm.
always talk on speakerphone, bro. I always fucking talk. After watching what's her name, Devra Davis. Devra Davis.
Exposure.
I'll put her in the chat. Devra Davis. She's
Don't they have a go ahead, I'm sorry.
yeah. Let me just get this out. So there's an app that's called Big Screen,
Right.
and it was made for another VR glasses. I have the Quest 3. It was made for VR glasses that's called the Big Screen, but it's just an app also. And what it does is that you have rooms that you can get into and you can socialize with people, right? And you can show stuff also because I can put my computer screen on a TV that looks humongous in VR, and I can show shit, right? So I made my own room, flat Earth, blah blah blah, and all this shit, and I started giving lessons to people. Like the first day, there was like I don't know, 10 people watching, listening, and then we started a debate and this and that. First day, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we started a debate, and I went to sleep. The next day comes along. Inside these rooms, there's also like porn and triple X shit that you can get into, and people just sit there and watch porn. And it's a infestation of kids, and the age limit is not a big thing. So
Mm-hmm.
kids could get in and out of the room, or they could just be quiet and be kids and watching porn. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a nasty shit. It's a nasty like place. It's kind of like a grooming place. I would
Uh-oh.
see because I'm only there for a couple of days
Mm-hmm.
because I
Mm-hmm.
realized right away that there's something fucked up going on. So I was in one of the rooms where this lady was asking for people for money so she could show her parts, right?
Uh.
And I was like, I stayed for a little bit. I was like, fuck it, I'm not, I hopped out, and I started my own thing, and I started doing flat earth shit.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, this lady pops in the room, and he's
Oh.
like, and I'm like, who are you? And she's like, oh, I saw you in my room. I'm like, where? Oh, I was the lady that was, showing stuff. I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? Well, you're doing flat earth, right? I'm like, yeah. What's up with that? Well, you should be categorized under religion in this group. Like all of a sudden start like attacking me. Like
If you don't
how
get
the
your
fuck do you know
old
about that shit, bro?
304, get your old nasty ass
Wait,
fucking
wait, wait. This is the crazy part.
Jezebel.
This is the crazy part. It sounds like she was like the head of the whole like organization, bro. Because after she left, I had nobody else coming into my room. It's like they
Ooh-wee.
turned off
Should have checked
somebody.
her ass.
Look, bro,
I
this
don't,
is gonna be a new norm. I'm telling y'all, man,
bro.
on this shit
Hey
that people are
Vlad.
gonna have strapped to their faces,
Hey Vlad,
and
them meta glasses you got?
there's not gonna be any accountability for the shit that they do with kids or whatever. I'm telling y'all,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
exactly.
new norm. This is
Exactly,
their
bro.
their
That's exactly how it's
autonomous
becoming.
AI or whatever is going on. I'm sorry to ramble on about it, but there's something very demonic about this coming wave of like 6G communication where people can feel like really feel what they are looking at. I'm telling y'all, this
The meta,
technology
it's
is
the meta
crazy.
glasses. The meta
Yeah.
glasses they look like
Well,
regular
and
glasses, but it's
everything they're
meta.
dropping on us, bro. I'm telling you,
You could be
all this
looking
shit
at
that's under
TV
our
the whole
skin.
time when you got your glasses on, and you wouldn't even know they're looking at TV. And
Well,
they got
they,
these
Yep.
little
bro.
contacts that you can put in your eyes, and you can
It's
see
Yeah,
in the
demonic.
dark, and you can see with your eyes closed through
bro.
your
They
Yeah.
eyes.
Oh yeah.
so,
Mm.
so they have you put this shit right in front of your eyes, and you have the Wi-Fi 6
Look,
or 5 blasting
yeah.
radiation
This is
all
how
over your
AI can
brain,
see.
bro.
Look, the real AI shit, the real stuff, the augmented reality that they're merging us with. I'm telling you guys, listen, it's already in the atmosphere. This is how AI sees is through plasmonics, and it's
Smart dust, they call it,
yeah,
right?
it's
What
plasma
is
based.
plasmonics?
Well, plasmonics are basically like they're the nanotech, like biosensors that will be able to the frequencies they send from these towers. You're going to be able to feel literally what you're experiencing from the nanotech. And plasmonics are already hold on. Plasmonics are in the air. It's in the atmosphere. It's already ionized up there, and what you're going to be able to see through what's in your eyes, like you say, drops or whatever, you're going to be able to see a whole different world. But it's really AI experiencing through you. You're an antenna, basically. I'm sorry
Wow.
to
But
ramble,
China
but
already got holograms that you can feel now. They have the little
That's
yeah,
what I
this
small
is
was hearing.
holograms. You can feel them and touch them. It's physical. You can
yes,
touch them and
yeah.
feel them.
It's called topological conductors. It's a
Uh-huh.
crystalline structure that's like solidly bonded, but it's fluid. So that's how you can feel it. It's
What's our
a
life
movable.
expectancy gonna drop to in all this?
Oh,
No,
for sure,
they're
bro.
trying to raise. They're trying to put your consciousness into something and live forever. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's going
synthetically.
to kill a lot of people. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Simulation
synthetically.
theory. This simulation inside of simulation inside of simulation inside of simulation,
Mm-hmm.
which is an augment reality. Because you know,
Yeah,
in the
augmented
malls
reality.
now,
Yeah.
they have the portals in the mall where you can be in Orlando and then you see somebody in San Francisco and y'all wave at each other. It's a portal, it's like like the portal calls they had with the phones.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, yeah,
the next step, because our phones are stargates, are small stargates. That's like when I FaceTime people, we can see each other in real time. Like I can wave my hand, you see me wave my hand, but we
Mm-hmm.
just can't walk through them yet. When they already have them, you can walk through them. You know what I'm saying? You can just walk through the wormhole and just be in
Mm-hmm.
Kansas or whatever, or wherever you want to be. Because they just like they're using that technology to make those trains to go
Yeah.
the speed with magnetism.
Well, you have something called a digital twin, right? And you remember in that Ready Player One movie where they had the hazmat
Yes.
suit or
I haven't seen
what is
that
it?
movie. I heard of
Haptic.
it, and I
That's a
heard the
Haptics.
great
book is
movie.
good too.
That's a
Yeah, and
great
you could
movie.
But I
feel.
heard the book was even better. But yeah,
You
go
gotta
on, man.
watch
I
it,
didn't want
Vlad.
to. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
check that out.
no,
Have you?
it's just cool that that technology is here. Like the movies tell us
Have
early.
you ever seen Vlad? Have you ever seen what's the name of that show that Ben Stiller had? It's on the tip of my tongue. Ben Stiller has a show
The Ben
called
Stiller show,
Severance. Severance.
Severance. I didn't even know he had a show.
Yeah, he got a show called Severance. It's in season 2, right? So in Severance, they put chips in your head so you can have an Audi and an Innie. So when you go to
Oh my
work,
god.
because what they did was in that era, they
Mhm.
give you a severance chip. So like if you scared to fly, you take you cut your chip on, and while you flying, you become your severance self, and your severance self deal with all your pain that you don't remember, and then you wake up. So when you go to work, you got your severance body that goes to work, and it cuts on as soon as you go in the elevator because you got a chip in your head. So the chips in your
Wow.
Hmm.
head. So anything you fear, your
Crazy, man.
severance
Because
self.
That's what I think we're doing right now with AI. I think we're doing the same exact thing, roughly.
Yeah,
Well,
We're
exactly.
creating. We're
the
creating
RF.
a. We're creating
Oh, go ahead.
a doggone fucking like an avatar of ourselves. So
Yeah.
the better equipped your avatar is, that's who you send off to work.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, your ass stay home,
Hey,
fish, you go
yeah,
fish, you go
yeah.
fish, you go to the mall, you hang with your kids, and then
Mm-hmm.
your avatar comes back, and then it doesn't get a good report from work, and it's like, oh shit, man, I forgot to equip you with the responsibility chip. I didn't give you the
Mm.
responsibility chip to
With,
where you're supposed to send emails. Oh my
with
god.
with the severance chip, right? When it cuts on, it turns you into a whole nother person. So your other self is like a baby because they only know work. So when you
Haven't
go to
learned
work,
yet.
you don't
Yeah.
even know your work. You don't even know what you do at work. You just know once you walk out the elevator, you back to your regular self
Regular self.
because the
Oh my
Hmm.
chip
god.
cuts on and your body is yourself is a whole nother person.
Oh
And
my
and
god.
you
Yo.
create
Yeah.
a bunch of different characters. Like you gotta watch the show. It's so deep, bro. Like it's real deep. Like and it's crazy how you can just sever it. You scared to go to the dentist to get your tooth taken out, sever it. So your
Mm,
severance self has its own. It's like its own person. You know what I'm saying? But
god.
it's still you. But you don't remember anything. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they're
When
dealing
you
with
hey, when you
all
guys say
oh
chips,
wow.
when you guys say chips in the brain, and they're talking about Neuralink and shit. I think
Mhm.
Of course.
that's mainly to advertise for what's already past the brain blood barrier is the technology, let's say carbon nanotubes and stuff like that, graphene based stuff that was in the VAXs, right?
Mhm.
That was the experimental jab that they could see what they could pick up and do and send to your brain wirelessly through
Mm.
light and all that shit. Right?
Seems
Without
legit.
physical, yeah, without physical contact. It's really already here. It's unfortunately that was one way to do it was the vax, and another now is breathing it in.
Mhm.
Smart dust, like you said, it's very little, very, very, very tiny shit technology.
Did you
Y'all,
ever seen the what was it? What was it? 1 billion sensors?
1 billion
With the
sensors.
Indian they're doing all this sensor shit, right? They're putting the smartwatches on people's hands that that's
That's the first wave. Yep, first
yeah
gen,
that's detecting
and
the heartbeat and all that shit.
yeah,
They're
that's
they're
your
they're
personal
putting
algorithm.
your
Yeah.
ring. Yeah, you're putting your
Mhm.
ring. They have your phone. Your phone. It tells the temperature around it. It tells whatever else you're doing around with it. If you're moving or if you're standing still, it has this
Yes, if you're standing up, or
yeah.
it
It
can
has
read your position in your house. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It has the accelerometer in it, so it's knowing when it's moving left to right, up or down, or whatever.
Mhm.
So it has
y'all,
all of that shit in it. Somebody spoke about this, and I think this is the whole thing about Palantir also, or
Mhm.
whatever is gonna be the alternative of Palantir. There's gonna be one system that is connected to all of these devices, and the person that gets access to this device right there
y'all seen the new episodes of
rules the
Black
world.
Mirror? Y'all seen
I,
Black Mirror? The new
yeah,
Yeah,
I
episode?
seen some of it with Anthony Mackie, and he was like having sex with his
No,
best
that's
friend
the
as a
old one.
video
Yeah, that's
game.
the old one. But they got a new
Oh,
episode on Black Mirror where the man wife was about to die. So to keep her alive, she put this chip on her in her body. And when she put the chip in her body, it makes her live longer, but it's like a remote control that can make her feel calm or sleep.
It was
But then she
brain
started reading
interface.
prescript. It's like every month is like a new fee that she had to pay. So she started reading out prescriptions. She started like advertising stuff in the house. Like you know
what?
how you be on YouTube and the commercial come on.
Yeah, they
Right,
So
were
right.
she
running the AdSense
yeah,
through
so
her.
she was really literally running ads through her body, like just grabbing stuff like, yeah, this is this and advertising. Like, honey, what's wrong with you? And it's like, oh, you got to pay for the cut the subscription ads off. He like, what? So he damn near went broke trying to keep his wife alive for paying for subscriptions for the chip to keep her alive so she won't be sick. Like it's crazy. But Severance in that Black Mirror episode, and another one is Pantheon. Y'all ever seen Pantheon?
Pantheon, Pantheon.
It's like
Pantheon
a
sounds like sounds like
cartoon
Pantheon.
movie. It's like a
Oh,
cartoon movie where they talk about putting chips in people's body and they living in the in like
The
a
Matrix or
metaverse,
some
like
shit.
something like Westworld.
Oh
You know
my
how
god,
Westworld was when they go inside
I ain't never
yeah.
seen none of these things, man.
Man, that
Yeah,
shit
they
it'll
laying
blow
the
you away.
groundwork, get you ready for it.
Yeah. It's like it's like they getting you ready for being comfortable with putting the chip in your body. Like it's okay. Like the mark of the beast, and they, in the Bible they talk about how the dead is going to be walking with the living and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So it's like
Yeah,
they're
the
gonna have
Swedish
like,
have been doing it for like 20 years already, right? Like the work tracking chip. I think to legally have a job over there, you have to be
mhm.
chipped.
Yeah.
The
Oh my
Westworld like
God.
5 years old.
Yeah, the Swedish
Westworld
couldn't
five
wait to
years
be
old.
putting some bullshit in them. They're like, yo, put all the chips. They're like, put one on my forehead. I
That's
want
Yeah.
one on
right.
the
They
side of my hand, and I want the
They
they
one that
walk in
tick, tick, tick,
IKEA.
tick.
they got the
Yeah.
grocery store. They got new grocery stores, right? If you're
Well,
not chipped, you can't even walk in the grocery store
isn't
and buy
that isn't
nothing.
that isn't that that place right there that didn't have any of the mandates during the pandemic? Sweden, right?
Yep.
I
Yeah,
don't
they
Yeah.
know.
didn't need them, right?
Yeah.
Everybody just
They were like,
banned
yo,
like
we got
some.
all the chips. They were like, you ain't even got to ask us. Yo, as soon as a new chip come out, where that shit at? Put one in my ass. They're like, put it in my ass. Put it in my hand, put it in my fucking eyelids. They
Oh
said,
my
put it all
god.
in my shit. And I'm like, God damn, Sweden can't. They're so proud too. They get
They
their
so
whole family
gullible.
on that motherfucker. They're like, I got
I
one. My
know
daughter
that's
got
scary, bro.
one. My wife got one. My grandmother got one. My bird
My
got
dog
one.
got
I
They
one.
put
going they
one in
gonna
the
have to they
fish.
gonna have to
I
change
put
the
one in
sports
the
world.
fish.
They,
I force, yeah,
like how the kids gonna be able to compete when if your kid got the chip in class, all he got to do is be looking at on his algorithm and he know the math, the
Mm.
calculation that quick. The
yeah,
sports are gonna be different. It's gonna be like transhumanism and
Well,
cyborgs
check,
because
check,
how you gonna compete with these people that's having a chip in their head
yeah.
and
You
you
be like,
walking
check.
around
Well,
oh,
hold
regular in
on.
class
like,
raising
how
your
you
hand and
Hey,
they
beat
got
me,
the
man?
answer.
Yo, I got that chip. That's how I knew
hey,
you beat me. I know you got that chip, man. Cheating ass.
hey, Rhett, think bigger, bro. We we are being used as a storage medium. Our DNA, our bodies.
Yep.
Think about this. I'm just going to lay this out and tell me what y'all think. But from what I found out so far, is that you know that's what makes us valuable as far as our personal algorithm, our history, our whatever score they want to quote unquote, our ability to be productive, to make money or whatever. So, but this digital twin idea and our vibration, our vitals, with the wearables now, it makes it we're part of what's called net centric warfare. Look up those terms, net centric warfare. And what's happening is that the big talk about bricks and everything being that is physical is going to be converted to what's called a blockchain, right?
The
And
Internet of
our
Things.
our crypto, the ability for people to mine crypto is actually your energy. It's your energy is now the new value instead of money.
It always
So
was. Your energy always
so
was though. That's why it's
well,
called
like
currency.
right. But I'm saying, like, as far as the new monetary system, that's what it is. It's us.
But
So
you
you
gotta
guys got
think
to learn
about it.
about this. Yeah.
Think about it. When you store in memory in where the cloud, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
And your brain is like the cloud. Your brain stores
Yes. Individually.
memory.
Individually.
Your eyes
Mhm. But then, as a group, like a society, there it's called the cloud for
logical
America, the cloud for
advanced
China.
technology already.
Mhm.
And like our DNA at the like little bitty level, like how much data does it store? It stores quite a bit, right? Like hundreds of terabytes per like square centimeter or something.
Yeah, some
Terabyte.
Yeah, it's
trillion.
something crazy.
Yeah,
It's
one
something
blood
crazy.
drop
Like that.
holds like 5 terabytes of memory.
Yeah, they're gonna get a free upgrade
So
worldwide, man,
let's
on their
let's
storage
let's think
capacity.
about what is their end goal. That's my question. I'm learning about the current technology and the idea behind it and
Trap
how
your
it
soul.
functions on certain like multi-level,
The end
and
goal is to trap your soul,
even
to be damned. That's it.
and
To be damned.
what's curious about it to me is the highest platforms they've got, like literal height, and how it trickles down with drones and then autonomous this or that. How as a group, if we recognize these things, can we affect it and better it or use it to our advantage? That's kind of where I'm at. Like if we're part of it, if we create it, right? As a literal antennas and networks, like we got to learn to fight it or take control of it or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it.
But my cousin always talking about how AI is taking over. He like, yo, AI the new thing, and you know how boss deliver. And I'm like, what does AI stand for, cuz? Artificial intelligence. I said, I rest my case. It's artificial
Asshats.
intelligence.
Yeah, it stands for asshats and
It's
idiots. I
artificial. It's
propose.
not
I, yeah, I
natural
propose the
intelligence.
AI took over 10,000 years ago. We're just living through the dream.
The AI created the Internet of Things of recreating the mycelium network, how plants communicate underground and trees can communicate all over the world by a mycelium network. That's what the internet does. That's what the Internet of Things. The internet is an
That's a good way to look at it.
ancient thing. It's not new. It's
Yeah.
ancient.
Oh, and now it's the internet of bio nano things. So it's all interconnected, bro. Weaved like a dream weaver, I say.
If you walk up to a electrical post like a base where they have all where they hold electric the towers. When you go to the like like you got a what is called in your house your
A
surge
router.
box.
Router.
What is called? What is
Mhm.
surge box called? With a breaker
Breaker
box. Like
box.
Bigger box, yeah.
The
right. So if you
router.
go to a electrical grid place with a surgical box, guess what they're gonna have? It's gonna have alpha, gamma, beta, the states of your brain waves. The states of your
Yeah.
brain waves is the same way they use on an electrical level with dealing with
Yeah.
the electrical
And then the
pulses.
big nodes would be like ley lines up, on the ground. You mean? And then in the sky, kind of a one for one. Or maybe they're trying to just make that. They're taking over the sky ley lines or something. Maybe.
Yeah,
Or
and
maybe
if all
it's
this,
or maybe it's an actual grid up there that's fake and it's all holography. Yeah.
yeah,
A magnetism grid. It's
and if
like
all
Maybe.
that's
a
pre-existent, then
orbital
this whole
track.
tech rollout is just a show.
Mm. Trying to keep us from our natural energy, maybe.
Yo, I don't know if y'all have
Yep.
seen it.
Stay six
I
feet
don't know if
apart,
you
right?
guys I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they just put out a fucking article where they're like, "Oh, AI knows how to chisel sculptures out of stone." I'm like,
What? What?
Sounds like ancient Egypt.
Yeah, I'm like, now they know how to do that, huh? Okay. They're like,
Mhm.
we just taught AI how to make sculptures,
Right,
out of
Black.
stone. I'm like, okay, all right,
Like you
Shit,
can
okay.
maybe
yes.
there's a
And you
theory
and you
about
said six
the
feet
old.
apart. You say standing 6 feet apart, right?
No,
I'm
don't
laughing
Yeah.
at
don't.
people.
I'm saying
So
they're
But
saying.
look,
why
but look though, I
why
look
is
at people
Ramses
that drive in the
Ramses the
car.
Third's face more
But
advanced
listen,
than our current tech?
I watch
Mm.
people drive around in the car with a mask over their face, be at work with a mask over their face, and I ask them a question. I say, "What's the biggest organ on your body?" And they don't even know. And I'm like, "Your skin. You're not covering your
Yeah, the
legs. You
lungs
got
and the
you got
skin.
shorts on with a mask on. Like it can get to your legs. Your skin is the biggest organ on your body. You covering your mouth. You can't breathe. You tripping. You killing
Mhm.
yourself.
Yeah.
You showering in nanobots daily.
Not just
And you
that,
think you
bro.
doing something.
Yeah, not just that, bro. But we know that when you breathe out a toxic, a carbon dioxide. What was it
Carbonic
called?
acid.
CO2.
CO2. You breathe out CO2. CO2 is known as a toxic,
Right,
and you're
carbonic
putting
acid.
Yeah.
you're sticking that stuff and recycling it at your mask, and you're rebreathing back
Mhm.
in that toxic, bro.
It's like
Yeah,
that
it's just
filter's getting
nasty.
clogged up in a way.
What?
Well, you
Yeah.
ask them how they changed the air filters on the space station, right? The ISS.
Right.
It
That's
don't
a
make
funny.
no dang on sense.
That's
That's
a
No,
funny shit.
crazy.
no.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pop this in. This is not the total picture. I'm gonna show two pictures for it. So is this one right here?
Mhm.
Oh, let me
That's
screen
flat
share
earth.
it.
That's
Do
flat
you
earth.
do you mind if I
That's,
screen share it?
The
Yeah,
ape,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
apex.
yeah,
you talking about
yeah.
what's
Give me one
behind
sec.
you? That's ancient cosmology. You will see that all over the
That's
world.
that's Freemasonry,
That's the
bro.
Freemason
Yeah,
joint.
No, what
that's a
I'm
Masonic
saying
drawing
is
board,
That's the
if you
tracing
Masonic.
look
Yeah.
board.
up all the
Yeah, because
ancient
you're gonna have
cosmology,
but
they're
you're
gonna
gonna
have
have
a
the dude behind him at he's gonna have his apron, I think, or it's gonna have the check. Is that
Mhm.
is that the one? Let me
Yeah,
see.
that's the one. That's the one.
Does it got the
Yeah,
magician?
that's
Oh
Yeah.
the
that's
yeah.
that's
supposed
the
to be.
simulate that's the flat earth grid. That's the four corners
Yeah.
of the
So
earth.
so this is the
That's
old one of the
Polaris.
old ones, and I don't know if you see my mouse, but
Right.
you see for
The
me, this
apex.
is the Polaris,
Mm-hmm.
this is the
Mhm.
moon, this is the
Yeah,
sun.
Okay.
Polaris.
What
The
is
four
this?
corners of the earth. The four
Yeah,
corners
but
of the earth.
what physically? What are they?
The
Well,
pillars of
two of
the
them are
Those
foundation.
walking.
are those are the fascists.
Go ahead.
Fashions? What is
Those are
fashion?
the not fascists. No, 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 no,
Talking
no,
about
no.
the
I take that
footstool
back.
kind of
Those
belief.
aren't fascists. Those because they
The
look.
footstools are.
Oh, wait a minute. You're pointing at those little flowers down
No,
beneath.
this. I'm talking about this.
Yeah, those
You
are
talking about the
pillars.
pillar? The pillars.
Those are pillars.
Yeah, yeah. In the Bible it
It
states,
stands
it's
for the
held up
footstool
by
and
four
where it
pillars.
holds up.
RG, can
Yeah.
you finish,
Yeah.
please? Lord have mercy.
Uh-huh.
So in the Bible it states that the earth is held up by it's by four pillars or four corners of the earth. But I think these are four physical places. Like, does anybody know anything like that?
Listen.
The
So this
Egyptian
is.
megaliths, the
Can I answer it
obelisks,
first? Can I go first?
Washington, Vatican, London. I don't
Yes.
know. Go ahead.
Yes. Say that. Say that again. Say that again.
Oh,
Say that again. Who said that?
that was
I think
Monday.
it's
That was
the
Frank. Go ahead, Frank.
yeah, the obelisks. There's one in
Right.
Washington, one in Vatican, one in
There's one
London,
in
and there's a
Boston.
fourth one,
There's
Boston.
one
Yeah.
in
It's,
Yeah,
it's
wow.
Boston.
one. It's one everywhere. That's the patriotic representative of the phallus. They took it from Egypt. They
Wait,
do that
wait, wait,
everywhere.
wait, 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 wait. Let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back, Frank and Gio, real quick. Okay, your thoughts on those pillars. Go ahead.
Frank, go ahead.
Okay, mine would be that they're the four centers of control, right? They've attributed them to theology, finance, military, and manufacturing now, and so I believe the fourth one would be somewhere in Asia.
Thank you very
Hmm.
much. Because from what I see right here, from what I see from this photo right here,
Mhm.
is that so I'm drawing the mouse right here, and this is what I've always thought about this.
Right.
This is the world stage,
Yes.
and they control the world stage.
Right.
This is
White
this
and
is
black, the good and bad. Yeah.
this is where people live at, and anybody that goes outside of the boundaries of the control
Mm. Okay.
ends up
The,
dead.
the white and black represents the control, but the checkerboard is for the grid of the simulation of the flat Earth, and the four pillars can
Mhm.
represent the four corners at the North Pole, which represented the Galactic Federation. It was the
Mm.
Pygmy Land. It was like four other corners of the
Mhm.
continents in the
You
middle.
see, yeah,
So
you
if
see
you
this
look
right
up
here.
ancient, go
I
ahead,
see
man.
that little houseboat.
Yeah, to me, outside of this right here is water.
Right.
Mhm.
That's a Masonic ancient cosmology. That's what I'm
What about the
telling you.
rope?
Their
What
cosmology
about
of
the
the
rope?
realm that they in, but they trying to
Yeah,
say that
the
we
rope
control it.
might represent the waters above and below.
If
Mm.
you
The
if you
rope right
pull up,
here. The
if
I
rope
you
right
see a
Yeah.
here.
no,
rope. Yeah, it looks
if you
like what
Uh,
could be a rope or what is it? A tassel?
well, this is what they have worn, right? The apron.
Is that the
yeah,
ape? Okay. Oh,
that's
okay.
the Taurus.
Yeah,
That's the
Okay,
Or the
Taurus
yeah, yeah,
board,
field.
yeah.
the border, maybe the border of something, enclosing,
Outside of
being the
You know
final.
how the snake, the serpent represents around the cosmic egg. That's what they represent with the ropes around. It's for
You're talking about
it's
the
the Taurus
Ouroboros?
field.
Yeah.
No,
Right,
it's the Taurus.
right.
It's the Taurus field. You see what I'm saying? They're talking about energy and the snake.
Energy.
Or
That's what that
or
that's
Okay.
what I'm
representing.
looking at, and I could be wrong. So
check
you've
this.
got a firmament up top with the eyeball at the top, right?
Yeah, that's the apex dome. Yep.
That's
Okay,
Where
Polaris.
the
yup, Polaris.
That's
And then
Polaris.
you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
have something at
Polaris.
the bottom. So maybe that apron is the bottom, you think?
And the seven stars below Polaris would traditionally represent the ladle or Draco Major, which tells out time as it spins around Polaris.
Huh.
and if I'm
Oh,
not mistaken, don't the pillars represent something like the connection of earth to heaven? Right. It's holding up the ceiling
we
and it's
yes, because if
resting
you
on the
look,
earth.
the dome, that's right, RG. Because if you look, the
Mhm.
dome is connected to one of the pillars.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
But
true
that's
that.
everybody. All the secrets are there. We just nobody really thinks it's for real. For real, you know what I mean?
And we're not all
That,
initiated at that
this
level
the
yet.
this the
Right,
Masonic.
right. We don't. Yeah.
but
This the Masonic.
what about what the
Go ahead,
guys are
Black.
holding? One guy is holding an anchor for the ground. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Bro,
You
Well,
gotta
bro,
there's
bro,
Watchman,
you know
Watchman
how
and
much?
Boaz too. Is those two center ones? It stands for Joaquin and Boaz, or the passage between the pillars of Hercules. They used to call them, and yeah, it's something like that. Anyway, you can
You
go right
know,
between the pillars, and it leads you to a certain. I think the pillars of Hercules were believed to be somewhere between Finland and like Sweden, and you go up to the north through there, some kind of passage. But yeah,
That's the way
Joaquin
out,
and Boaz,
supposedly, right?
or well, the way in. If you
Yeah, or
look
the
at it.
way in. That's right. And the guy with the anchor, that would be shipping and commerce, and the other guy with the that
What is it?
Dilly Bob is probably like
And you
manufacturing and
and
production,
you
finance.
see the little poles on the stage is the masculine and feminine energy. The left is
which
the
one?
woman, and then the
This one?
man. Yep,
Yeah,
the
maybe the
woman,
right,
the
the one on
masculine
the
and feminine energy, and then the
right.
Eucharist is in the middle. It's just ancient
Okay.
cosmology. Like if we
Looks
can
like
pull up a
Hebrew
bunch of these
letters.
same things, and they're gonna show you
Mhm.
the
Zoom
dome.
in.
It's gonna show you, huh?
No, not you. Keep talking. Just zoom in.
Oh, it's the
Geo. Keep talking.
ancient. It's just ancient cosmology. They representing what they represent in their
Mhm.
ideology. So the Masonic got theirs. If you look up the Incas or any ancient Olmecs or the Hebrew, you gonna see the
Like
same
builders
depiction.
or
They're gonna
something.
have a dome. They're gonna have stuff inside it for you to break down to represent
Mhm.
masculine and feminine energy or whatever they was
Mhm.
on at the
Mhm.
time. You know,
Man, we doing a
Hey,
Masonic initiation ritual right here on live
Yeah.
television.
Right.
Man, you got
hey,
me
this,
hey,
fucked
this the
up.
first
hey,
Hey,
form
this
of
bro.
is,
language, symbolism,
Yeah, you got me fucked
bro,
up.
bro. This
Hey,
is,
check
symbols.
it out, Geo. On
this
the
is,
right
this,
side, Geo, that geometry, the Pythagorean, the little triangles and squares. No, to the right, to the right. Yeah, right there. That's geometry. It's about
this one?
structure and shape. Yep. Yep.
That's the cube. That turns into the body, the man and the cross. You see what I'm saying? Or you fold it into a
Yeah, and
box
it's
and you
No, no, no,
unfold
no,
it and
no.
well,
That's
it's
not
and
what
supposed to
make
that
a
be
is.
set at
cross.
the it's supposed to
That's
be
the
set at the
cube of
golden
that's the
ratio
cube of
too. It's
Saturn.
like each one is one third of the square, and then
Hmm.
2/3 of the square, and then the full square, three
Or
threes.
six, or the
Well,
number six of man.
it only ever gets to, when you're talking about ratios and stuff, the golden ratio, 1.618. It only ever gets to either 3.33, which is the real pi, by the way, if
There,
y'all don't know that,
there you
or,
go. There
or
you go.
six
Figured
or
it out.
Hey,
6.66 or 9.99. Can never be exact. But anyway, that's just my
did
thought.
you, did you,
Not,
did you guys
yeah.
see this though? Like if you're not, if you're out of order, you're dead.
You're dead. You're outside. Yeah. If you're
Uh,
outside of that,
Yeah,
Hmm.
cause
True
black.
that.
Remember I told you to bring up the
yeah.
high. Remember you brought up the hierarchy pyramid.
yes.
That's what the steps is.
Hmm.
And Skull and Bones yells
Steps
there to
showing
represent.
the
Yep.
hierarchy of people at
Yep.
the bottom, then work. You see what I'm saying? At the top.
Hey,
Outside that chessboard.
this is one of the oldest ones, and I've always wanted to like figure out what the fuck is this all about. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
there's about 100 of these things with different
Yeah. Yeah.
symbols, with different drawings. All of these little like symbols. It has a big
Well,
definition behind it.
there should be one for each level of degree, like each level of initiation. I
You
think
see,
this is like
y'all see
level
the
three.
realism. Y'all see the realism sign in the back with the alien ship all the way to the top left under the
This
sun.
Mm-hmm.
one right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
realism.
That's what.
Realism.
I didn't
So
know what the hell that was. I was looking at it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
How do you spell
Hmm.
that, bro?
It
Realism
looks
is
like it looks like a UFO, but I
REALISM.
I believe that's an antiquated plum for finding perfect level. It's got a pendulum on it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because there's this tool right here.
It
This
looks
is
Yeah,
like
you
a
should have
spade.
square.
the
It looks like
Yeah, you
a,
Freemason.
should have
lay
square,
down.
compass,
Yeah,
plum,
it
or
looks like a
level.
thing
Maybe it's a
to lay
level.
down
A
to lay
level.
down mortar. That trout like
Right.
a
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one
that's a
right here. This one
trial.
right
right.
here.
Yeah.
And this looks
Yeah,
like a
that'd be,
paintbrush.
Yeah.
Looks like.
That's the hammer for a chisel. That's what they
and there's
killed
a
Hiram Abiff with.
Oh damn.
Oh.
there's a what is that, a wand right above that, like a stick, but it would be like
I
a
thought that was a
a
bell. I thought that's
scepter.
the bell they ring.
Oh, it looks like a bell too,
That
man.
You
right
know,
above it
Yeah.
the bell. That's why they took all the
is
bells
yeah,
and
Upside
it's a
put
down.
plumb
holes in
Upside.
them.
That,
stick.
that looks like an
It's
upside
the
down
stick
bell
for
though.
like measuring the Ark of the Covenant,
Yeah.
dude. What did
Okay.
they call
The
that?
cubit.
The
The
rod.
cubit.
Yeah, the
The
cubit.
leaf.
That's right.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So
What the fuck is this?
right above Geo, right above that, bro. Since we're on the, it looks like a little alien ship. But you notice how one squiggly line is coming out
Yeah,
of the right, and on the left
yeah,
it's real
yeah.
short and straight. What's up with that? You think?
It could be
I
a
have
it
no.
could
I
be
have
a
no idea.
it could be a hat too. One of those
Could be a
Neuralink
hat.
hats that you put on your head. You
I
know
think
what I'm
it's
saying?
either a
Like
plumb line or a level. It's one of those, a level or a plumb line. And then the ladder, of course, is Jacob's ladder.
Mhm.
That's
Ah,
the
to
spinal
heaven.
cord.
The connection from heaven to earth.
But
Your
then you
neural.
got them playing tic tac toe right above the Freemason sign. They got
Hmm.
that octacorp.
Hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
take
there's
these
a
shit
lot
off.
in there, bro. I've
Hey,
never
y'all
really sat and
fire,
studied
man.
it that
Everybody,
hard.
yo, salute to everybody in the call, man. That was dope. Y'all breaking it. I like that. Though. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot of
We
elements in
love
there.
great
There's a lot of
minds,
these
man.
too, like you said, man. It's good magic. I
Salute.
appreciate it.
But the
We got to
four
break it
pillars,
down.
the
We
four pillars, I'm still
we just
stuck
cooked
on
this
that.
shit.
Say it again, Vlad.
I'm still stuck on the four pillars though, man.
I
ain't-
know, right? No, but he said it good, man. About not the pendulum, the one that's set in front of the White
The
House.
Egyptian obelisks. Yeah,
The
the
obelisk.
obelisk.
I'm sorry, the obelisk. Yeah, that's what I think that.
Dr. D
Nah,
had
Makes
made
them
a
ain't obelisks. The
Dr.
obelisk
D
is for a
had brought
fact.
up a good point, man. Anchor and cross, church and state.
Anchor and
There's a
cross
lot.
church and state.
What?
If you look at the
Right.
guy on the right, the top right, the dude.
Yeah, I can see that. What about the other side, the guy with the cross? Okay,
I
so
don't
that's the cross. The other one's the anchor. I get it. I get
anchor.
it.
Right.
So the very north, the center, is that one on the left. I think the X. That's it, representing the four rivers coming out of Mount Meru area right there.
Where's
That's
this?
what I
Let's
think.
see that. What's that?
So the four rivers, Tigris, the Nile, the
No, not Nile. You talking about Tigris,
Euphrates.
Euphrates, the four rivers coming out of the north,
Kishon,
Mount Meru.
Gihon,
Yeah,
Kishon,
well, yeah, that's
Gihon,
what they're. Yeah, you
Euphrates,
know what I mean, though. Yeah,
some other thing.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's
and
that's
any
holding
cross
the
or
knowledge.
duplicity like that usually represents the firmament too, like the four pillars again, right?
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah, guys, I
You
got.
got you got to remember with the Vatican and DC and London. You see what I'm saying? DC is its own entity. It's its own country. So they
DZ's no
created
more.
states. They
No,
created
they canceled it.
states like states of mind. That's why they went from Mississippians and Florida and turned us into the United States. You see what I'm
hmm,
saying?
hmm.
So
Mm,
they
And I
went
think
from
we've been,
just like you said, the church and
I
the
think
state.
I
They
think we
turned the
nailed it all
country.
except for the feather. You guys see the feather on there? It looks like a feather, right?
Is it? It's either a feather or it's a shaft of wheat or something like that.
Oh, okay. I thought that might be for tickling the goat when they're doing the initiation.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
I don't know.
wild,
It could
bro.
be
He
a
said
feather.
tickle the
It could be a
goat.
feather.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
But Gio, zoom into that. It could be a feather.
Oh
It is.
shit!
It is a feather. It is a feather. I don't see it as anything else.
It looks like a piece of
Ooh, it
wheat,
does look
right?
like wheat though. A grain.
Yeah, no, I think Vlad's right. That looks like wheat
It
when you
looks
get in
like a
close
great.
on it.
Nah, bro, come on. That doesn't look like.
Like,
a
look
weed.
at that thing. The
That's
bottom
either
It
a
look
part,
like
feather
Vlad, correct?
I
or
would say it
grain,
looks
a
like a
grain.
writing feather because the bottom part looks like it
Right.
can have a drop of ink
An
on
ink.
it.
An ink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah,
be.
yeah, but you're also right because they use wheat, oil, and wine when they lay the foundation stone, the cornerstone.
Oh,
Oh,
Really?
wow.
I did
like
not
a
know that.
coronation
I
kind
gotta-
of
I'll do that
ceremony.
shit.
Yeah, sacrificial offering.
Wow, that's wild. With all is it just symbolism you can derive. You know what I mean? And think about it like this: different countries have their own. Like not all Freemasons are the same, right? Like there's
South
Scottish, right?
formation.
There's
Go ahead.
and just different sections, I guess you could say. So they
Mhm.
probably all have different symbolisms on their own little group or whatever. You know.
They do
guys.
just like the Boy
Everybody
Scouts. The Boy
use
Scouts is the
symbolism.
first
That's the first
initiation,
form of
really.
language.
Guys, I gotta jump out. I just shut it down, Vlad. I gotta go to sleep, man.
Hey, family, I
Symbol.
got you, Bram, because I'm right up there behind you, fam. Hold on, let me bring y'all up so y'all could get y'all's last words in because my black ass got to go to bed. I got to pump gas first thing tomorrow. Go ahead, Gio, since you got to go first. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. Hopefully, I brought something very important today, which was the thing that I found.
Yes.
And
yes.
maybe we can get more information on it in the future, man. You know what I mean? It shows something very important though, what GLONASS actually is.
Yes. That's
And
what's
that's
up.
it, bro.
Thank you for that, Gio. Much
Yeah.
much love, man, and thank you so much for being here, man. You always bring it anytime you come.
Thank you, bro.
man.
I gotta jump off right away, guys. You guys have a good night, all right?
All right, Gio. Peace out, bro. Peace out. Mr.
Have a good
Monday.
Peace.
Yeah, I'll go
Monday.
next. Thanks for having us up, Vlad. Thanks for sharing, Gio. Thanks to RG and everybody in the chat. And I can't read that last one. Retin UK
Right.
Yar. appreciate y'all. Much love and good magic to all you guys. That was a lot of fun. Vlad, yeah, I knew we were keeping you up past your bedtime, man. You got to roll off into the future.
Yeah,
Y'all,
man.
y'all stay,
I've been
y'all
out,
stay
man.
level headed.
Anything for y'all. We appreciate you, though, man. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, thank you for that, Vlad. Appreciate you guys. Much
Appreciate
love.
you, Frank.
All right, man. Peace. RG.
Yes, sir. I am one more day older and one more year. No wasted time, brother. I am getting fucking at it. I am trying to pull together any and every document and shit before I just drop and data dump on everybody's head, man. This technology, human augmentation, fucking weather modification, it's all mushed into one ball. We just have to separate it, learn it, and try to better it, man. And make this electromagnetic environment a little less toxic, bro, and leave something better for our kids for sure. So I
True.
appreciate you, Glad, as always, man.
No doubt,
And
man.
Frank,
Anytime, man. Thank you for
Retton,
that.
everybody. Yeah, and check out the
Please.
I did the Alex Michael, he allowed me to use a golden crown, and I just let the 428 hertz beat ride and drop some nice visuals for people to, or the way I see this energy grid breathing and flexing and stuff. So yeah, man. Much love to everybody. Appreciate it.
Man, much love, man. Thanks for being here, RG. Much appreciated. And again, happy birthday, man. Thank you, bro. Thank
Thank
you.
you, man. Thank you.
All right. Redden.
Peace. I appreciate it. I enjoy myself as always. Um, I enjoy myself with some good points, and I think that we can break down all the symbols on ancient cosmology.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bunch of them, and they got a bunch of symbols in them. That'll be fun. And
Mm-hmm.
just salute to everybody. Vlad is always love all the time, man. I'm
Hell
gonna
yeah,
support
man.
you, and I got your back, though. We like family now, brother.
Hell yeah,
And happy
family. I
birthday,
appreciate
RG. Happy Earth Day. You know you was only
Yeah,
born
man.
one time,
Yeah.
though. You
Thank you,
only
brother.
born
Hey,
once now.
right. Hey, and
You only
listen,
born
if I
once.
could if I could give some advice to everybody, bro, and y'all just take it to heart, is keep your hand to the sky, middle finger to these fucking critics and haters, and let's just keep doing us, man.
True,
Yeah.
true. Hell yeah. And thank you, Retton, man.
Thank
Much
you, Rick.
appreciated, family. Thank you for that, man. Thank you. And for everybody, man, that came on through and joined us tonight, man, thank you to everybody. And thank you for those of y'all that I didn't say what's up to in the Foundry. Crypt Rick, I've been thinking. Good to see you. I haven't seen you. Callum Wilkinson, welcome, welcome. Didn't see you neither. Frank Monday, of course, I said what's up to you. Crypt Rick. Who else? Heresy Seed, did I say what's up to you? If so, ain't nothing wrong with saying hi twice. But for those of you, again, that came on through, KJV, I think, KJV, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. Dr. D Head, good to see you too. And yeah, man, for those of y'all that I missed, listen, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you for joining everybody tonight here with Ironwork and the rest of the Foundry, man. So we're going to do this again on Friday. Actually, we're going to have something a little bit different for you. Hopefully, Shawnee B comes on through, and then we get to do some old world craziness. That's some of my favorite. Y'all know how we get down with some old world stuff. Probably throw a map or two in there and shit. Man, you know how we get down. So anyway, family, that's all we got for tonight. Before I get up out of here, I want to leave y'all with my blessing. I wish y'all nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity, most of all, wisdom, family. Man, we need to be wise in these days to come. Anyway, with that, family. Oh, FE Nation, I didn't say hi to you. But I'm saying hi to you now. And NDB, I think NDB's out there. I didn't say hi to you neither, so I'm saying hi. And Zach Sullivan, I'm saying hi to you too. Zach Sullivan, man, all y'all people that I missed, I want to make sure that I'm saying hi. And so that's my blessing to y'all. Again, love, joy. And with that, we love you. We are out. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Yes, we're moving on up to